Are you looking for a bakery with only hot guys working there? Well, you've come to the right place.
Welcome to Pune Pune, heart-throbbing, endless love bakery. Fall in love with me. You run a slow and steady bakery. It's not super popular, but you can't help but notice how cool the customers are. The mean but soft-hearted food critic, the shy delivery person, my childhood friend, hey yo, and the cool and mysterious detective. How can I choose? Play as the new bakery owner in town, make a name for yourself as you interact with these charming new characters or perhaps familiar faces? In this point-and-click visual novel, romance or befriend 4 lovable characters as you uncover the mysteries of the town you've moved into. Interact with the townsfolk on your days off and explore the town from Bonnie's Bakery in an exciting new way. Use your phone to interact with the love interests and play fun mini games with them to earn more affection. Alright, so apparently this is like a sequel to Bonnie's Bakery. If you guys want me to check out Bonnie's Bakery, let me know down below in the comments, but let's jump right into this. So this game right here, Pune Pune Heart-Throbbing Endless Love Bakery, is currently a demo. So we'll just play the entire demo. We have all the characters right here. Oh, whoa. Hello? This is not the vibe I was thinking of, but we're closed. Why are they trying to enter? Hello? Are we good? Is everything okay? No, please go away. I can still call someone. Who is it? Whoa! Who the heck was that? What is your name? Make my name Rage. What are your preferred pronouns? He, him works. Understood. In sentences, your pronouns will be he, him. It'll look something like this. Wow, there goes Rage. He sure is great. Gotta love him. Is this correct? Yeah. Hello, Rage. Welcome to the bakery. Your bakery. It's not the most popular, but hey, maybe you'll make some new friends. Best of luck. You walk into the bakery and shut the door behind you. The pastries you made yesterday still sit untouched on the spotless display. There isn't even a single fingerprint on the glass. Man, those are probably stale already. You look around to see yesterday's cleaning completely intact, not a speck of dust. Or a hint of life. You breeze through your daily morning routine of preparing the bakery, and after a quick 15 minutes, you turn on your neon sign and officially declare the place open. Though at first you decide to relax behind the counter. It isn't long before you're scouring through the building, trying to see if there's any work you can do that isn't just waiting for customers. You sigh. Nothing. You slump down on your bar stool as you wait for your 2 regular to show. Well, technically 3 if you count the person that delivers your ingredients. As the minutes end, well, technically I'm a customer of the person delivering the ingredients, and an inevitable hour drones on. You wonder to yourself how you got to this point. When you first opened your bakery, you saw a fairly decent number of customers. Nothing too special, but you could see the potential. That was until Bonnie's Bakery. I'm assuming something bad happened with Bonnie's Bakery. You shake your head rapidly, trying to get rid of your nagging thoughts. Whatever, I should be focusing on my own bakery. Maybe I should ham up the advertising a little more. You pull your phone and start scrolling through your business's social media page. You glance at your handle and immediately cringe. Pune Pune Bakery at Pune Pune Heart-Throbbing Endless Love Bakery. Pune Pune Heart-Throbbing Endless Love Bakery. At the time, you thought the flashy, garish name would at least draw in some curious onlookers, but alas, all it did was make it a pain to look up your bakery in the search engines. You've been making frequent posts as well. Pictures of the freshly made desserts, funny little bakery puns, polls for people to vote on, etc. The posts haven't even been getting any likes since last week, but you type up something anyway. Polls always got some engagement at least. What's everyone's favorite ice cream flavor? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, other. I'm a vanilla type of guy. I don't like ice cream. Confirm. You sigh as you click the send button before resting your head against the counter. You dread the thought of doing nothing but staring at your screen again today. Suddenly, you hear a notification go off from your phone. Oh, L plus ratio? On my lunch break right now, what you doing? Oh, it's probably my friend. Not much. What's for lunch? Cup noodle. You should be eating something healthier. I think this is the 100th time you've eaten instant ramen. Oh, no, dude. They taste good and are easy to make. I can make you food to take to work. How's your day going? Same as usual, nothing interesting. Don't worry, once I'm off work, I'll be running over to your bakery. Leah's here to save the day. Saving the day sounds like I'm in danger or something. Boredom is super dangerous, man. You know how many people say that they're dying from boredom? Oop. 5 minutes left of lunch break. Gotta chug the noodles. Bye. A smile forms around your lips and you snicker to yourself. You can't wait for Leah's shift to end. You're not looking forward to the hours of doing nothing again today, but Leah's message brightens your mood. On the other hand, her mood seems to have dampened a bit, quite literally. I spilled the soup on my pants. No! You and Leah exchange a rapid back and forth, and you're so engrossed in your conversation that you fail to hear the ring of the doorbell as another customer walks in. But it isn't long before the customer makes himself known. Hey, is this the kind of service I should expect from this establishment? It's no wonder you have no customers. Ron Gazzetta. Hey, sorry, man. Yo, we got a whole intro? Food critic. Ron Gazzetta, food critic. That's kind of cool. They had a whole intro. You groan internally. Though he had been popping in here and there recently, you really didn't expect this customer to keep returning, not even as infrequently as he currently was. You didn't really know if you could call him a customer since he seemed to always have more complaints than others. Ron, to what do I owe this pleasure? Referring to the customer by their first name? I'm going to have to dock off another point for that. Do you want something or did you just come here to complain again? How rude. I'm merely offering my critiques. This benefits you more than it benefits me. Perhaps I won't be ordering anything after all. Maybe I should put up a no loitering sign. Amusing as always. Well, you do know my order by now, don't you? Get to it. He sounded pretty confident about you knowing his order by now, so it must be one of his regular orders, right? You tried to rack up your brain for any clues, but all you can remember are the countless complaints and grievances he had with, well, everything you did, honestly. You had a few guesses, but you weren't really sure. What was it again? Let's go with chestnut mousse. This is absurd. How could you forget my order? It's so simple. All I want is one of the orders of the lovey-dovey magical combo macarons. Is that too much to ask for? That wasn't even one of the options. You recoil at the name of the macarons being said out loud, and that feeling brought back a memory from the first time he visited your bakery. At first, you were thrilled because someone was finally ordering something. The excitement quickly vanished once the scathing comments started rolling in. I apologize, Mr. Gazzetta. It appears I've forgotten. Forgotten? How could you forget? I ordered the lovey-dovey magical combo macarons twice as much as I ordered everything else. If I recall correctly, you've only ordered everything else once. Exactly. As if his attitude wasn't bad enough already, you're suddenly hit with the realization that you haven't needed to make macarons since opening day. You even cut down on the number of flavors you sell since customers are sparse. You hope that he settles for ordering something else on the menu today. How foolish of you. Well, what are you waiting for then? What do you mean? Tell me how long the wait will be. I'll be back to get them. And normally I ask for pre-orders at least 3 days in advance. 3 days? You must mistake me for a man with a lot of free time. I need to make 24 macarons, so it'll take a while. But certainly not 3 days, unless... yes, of course. You must be talking about the other orders that you have to prepare. Yes, they will take a long time to complete, won't they? You bite your lips to stop yourself from saying anything unnecessary. He's a customer. He's a customer. You breathe in deeply, then crack your face into a stiff smile. Your order will have the highest priority, Mr. Gazzetta. I will make it as fast as I can. Excellent. I will return tonight to pick up my order. Your fake smile erodes slightly. Tonight, sir? Yes, I expect great things. Here, take my business card. Send me a message when my order is ready. Ron, the food connoisseur. You hold the business card in your shaky hands with disbelief. Before you could even retort, he was out of the door, smug as ever. You go straight into the kitchen and then scream into a baking dish. What was he thinking? He wanted you to make 24 macarons in just a few hours? It was unreasonable, but you had no choice but to go through with the order. A sale was a sale after all. You needed the money. You walk over to the sink to clean the dish you just screamed into and remind yourself that violence is bad. Unless it's warranted. At least you had something to do now while you waited for Leah. Besides, you have an employee. When you first moved here, you figured that you would need some extra help running the bakery. Just one employee, nothing big. But paying someone to do nothing adds up pretty quickly. Finally, you'd be able to give him something useful to do. His shift would be starting soon, so the two of you would be able to handle this monster's order together. That must be him. Are you coming in today? Feeling a little unwell, but I'll keep you updated. Sorry, the paycheck will be a little late. That's okay. Hello, Rage. I'm afraid I won't be able to come in for work today. No, Mahoney, come on. Or tomorrow. Or any of the upcoming days ever. What? Are you quitting? Mahoney is typing. I would really prefer to talk in person. I'm sorry if you have time today. Can we meet at the cafe nearby? If you're quitting, can't you at least put in your 2 weeks notice? I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I promise I have a good explanation. Please meet me at the cafe. Fine. But I'm docking your pay. Of course he would pick today of all times. Let's see. The cafe, huh? If I remember correctly, it should be... Oh, we got a phone message? GPS? Where's the cafe? Where's the cafe? How far is it? It's all the way over here? Oh my gosh, I have to meet them there now. You walk into the cafe at a brisk pace and sit down at a table impatiently, waiting for your soon-to-be former employee to arrive. If he didn't have a good explanation for this, you would be sure to blacklist him from your bakery forever. Here's a flyer of our limited items during the festival. Be sure to visit us. The barista takes out a paper from the stack that he's holding and places it onto your table. Festival? The food festival. It happens every year. Are you new around here? I can't imagine anyone visiting Woodstown for anything but the festival. I haven't been here long, no. Well, you got here just in time to enjoy one of the only good things about this place. The barista saunters off and with a hearty laugh. You take a moment to glance over the flyer. Here's some coffee. Limited time food fest drinks. Festival, Berry Blast coffee, and festive cobbler. These are some expensive drinks. These prices aren't too off from reality. Is the festival cobbler a drink? Before you can ponder the menu any further, the cafe door opens and you quickly find yourself in some very sheepish company. Thank you for meeting with me. This is my employee? Employee. Your employee. A customer came in with a large order today, so make it quick. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're really sorry, then come help. I can't do that. Why not? He sits there nervously, unable to look you in the eyes. His complexion is unusually pale today, and for a moment you're worried that you've unintentionally bullied the ill. I'm getting out of here. What? It's for personal reasons. Personal reasons? Like what? I can't say. It's very personal. This is what you wanted to meet me for? So you could tell me you couldn't tell me anything? I thought I could say goodbye in person. You gulp. Have you just bullied a sick and dying man? Did you really need the help that badly? Goodbye? I'm moving. Your tense shoulders ease as you slump into your seat, releasing the breath you didn't know you were holding. Don't do that to me, dude. You gave me a heart attack. Never mind. You're moving, you say? Yeah, to somewhere safer. Safer? You haven't been here for too long, so you don't know the town too well. Is the crime here really that bad? You sigh internally, chalking this up to another reason why you shouldn't have moved. You push the thought aside for now, since you have more pressing issues to worry about. Well, at the very least, you can help me with this order before you go, right? Come on. I can't believe this. I'm sorry. I hope the big order isn't too difficult. Is that a laughing matter? Yo, yeah. No worries. It'll be easy because big orders are well known throughout the lands to be easy to prepare. Your now former employee lets out an almost too genuine sigh of relief. Oh, that's good. That's good. I almost thought I left you at a bad time. Get out of here. Got it. And just like that, your first, last, and only employee was out the door, leaving you alone with 24 macarons to make by yourself. Back to the bakery. Great. It seems like the size of the order isn't going to be your only issue. Since you haven't had many customers, you've been neglecting to restock your ingredients. In particular, you haven't found the need to purchase almond flour again. Normally, I would be disappointed in myself, but I think I'll blame Ron for this one. You could blame Ron all you want, and you really wanted to, but that wasn't going to get any almond flour. You grumble for a bit, wondering what to do, before remembering that you still have a lifeline. All you had to do was make one quick text. I hope this isn't too last minute. Hello, it looks like I'm running low on flour again. Understood. I'll place an order for you. Thank you, delivery driver. Hello, I realize this is sudden, but would I be able to express order a bag of almond flour? Of course. How soon do you need it? Sometime today, as soon as possible, please. Oh, understood. I'll be right over. Nice. You sigh in relief and begin prepping the other ingredients. Even with an express order, it would still take a while before they would get here. That's what you thought anyway, but barely 30 minutes later, you hear the door swing open with a crash, followed by a very polite oops. Abby Brunette, Rage, I got your order. Food delivery truck driver. Oh dang, she likes video games apparently. Oh, thank you, Abby. Wow, you are out of breath. I got here as fast as I could. Sorry to make you rush like that. It's fine. Actually, I'm sorry as well. Huh? You look down at her hands to see them clutching a very full-looking 6-11 bag instead of a 7-Eleven. She sheepishly pulls out as many small packs of raw almonds. They said it would take a day for the shipment of almond flour to come in, but I heard you can make it, so you look down at the bag of almonds, then back at her. It was inconvenient, but it was still better than nothing. You've made almond flour before. It wasn't a huge deal. Just a little time consuming. You silently curse your former employee for bailing on you before you making your way to the kitchen. Thanks again, Abby. I'll take it from here. You really came in clutch. I'm sorry again. It's fine, really. You've been a great help. It'll probably take a while to make almond flour by yourself, right? I can help. It's my fault for not bringing you the right thing. You have a feeling that she'd be kicking herself on the way back if you rejected her help now. And an extra hand in the kitchen would be useful. Well, making almond flour isn't too hard. So if you aren't too busy right now, would you be able to lend me a hand? Of course. Great, let's get to it then. Abby grabs a handful of almond bags and makes her way to the kitchen. You show her where the bowls and the other utensils are, then go back to grab the rest of the almonds. As you're making your way back to the kitchen, you hear a loud bang, bang, banging. You tighten your grip on the rest of the bags and run into the kitchen. Abby, is everything... Huh? Abby? Bang, 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 bang. And you see Abby absolutely thrashing one of the bags of almonds with a rolling pin. She looks up at you and stops. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to think of a quieter way to do it. Oh no, you're fine. You try to keep a straight face once you figure out that this was her attempt at making almond flour. If you laugh right now, she'll definitely know that she's doing it wrong. While you're trying to think of a good response, Abby looks back at the crushed almonds and prepares to give it another whack. Ha, I just realized that there's no one at the counter to greet customers. Could you go up front to keep watch? I'd really appreciate that. Of course. She dashes off to the register with a clueless smile as you empty the crushed almonds and bit into a bowl. They haven't been prepped in the slightest, so you probably couldn't use them for flour. But she went through all the effort just to help you with these, so you decide to incorporate them into the decorations later. For now, you had a bunch of macarons and some almond flour to make. Oh, hello, Mr. Grisetta. Your order is now ready for pickup. Please arrive at your earliest possible convenience. Sincerely, Rage. So we got the macarons done. Perfect. You set your phone down and practically collapse into your stool. He better come back for his order. Oh, Rage, someone's here. What? Was he just waiting for my text or something? You walk out to the kitchen, expecting to see Ron's smug face entering from the door, but instead you see one of your only other regulars. He looks haggard, but not any more so than usual. You always wonder if he's just gotten out of bed whenever he visits. Yeah, his hair's all over the place. Without greeting you or Abby, he scans the menu board behind you. After an awkward moment of silence, you hear him mumble something under his breath. Coffee. Abe Pardon? Abe Pardon, detective. Oh right, one black coffee coming right up. You make your way over to the coffee machine and glance back towards the tired detective. Apparently he's been in charge of solving some pretty heavy cases. Though it's unconventional, you appreciate the fact that he spends his free time coming to your bakery and giving you patronage instead of reading books or whatever he does for fun. He's a pretty easy customer and isn't usually one for conversation. He always finds it a little awkward interacting with him though. Here you are. You place the cup on top of his table with a clink. After you take a few steps back, he grabs the handle of the cup and brings it close to his lips. You watch him blow steam off of the brew, wondering whether you should try to strike up some small talk. You decide not to since he seems pretty preoccupied. Not only that, but what kind of conversation would you even start with this guy anyway? You look towards Abby for some sort of advice, but she's too focused on diligently watching for other customers. The clock ticks away slowly as Abe sips on his coffee. After what feels like ages of silence and sipping, Abe looks up at you. Thank you. Huh? For this coffee. Oh, right. Was that him asking you to leave him alone? Were you staring too much? Should you have gone off to do something else? Rather than agonizing over these questions for any longer, you decide to push through and make some light conversation after all. You were sure Leo would be here any second now, and you wanted to make the time fly as fast as you could. Would you like something to eat with that? More silence. Was that the wrong thing to ask? Should you ask him about one of his cases instead? But that could get into some pretty heavy territory, and you weren't sure if you felt like dealing with that. As you're about to turn away and retreat into the kitchen, Abe snags out of his thoughts. No, thank you. Understood. Just as you enact your escape plan, you hear a voice call out to you. Rage, what's up? You miss me? It's Leah Bodeg. Hey there. Childhood best friend. Leah, so you were able to salvage the noodles? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, at least you're here now. I'll make you all the food you want. You want a big meal to make up for the lost lunch, right? Nah, you don't have to do all that. You sure? I can give you a little discount if money's what you're worried about. Hey, you're not doing so good on money yourself. I'm okay. I bought myself a sandwich after work. What, my pastries aren't good enough for you? What? You heard me. Not ordering anything is a crime here. Either get a pastry or get out. Fine, I suppose. Leah looks over to the cabinet of pastries and points to the strawberry cute shortcake. Give me one of these then. Okay, I'll get that for you. Let's see. The pastry cabinet over here. Ah, strawberry shortcake. Oh, it's so good. Man, you never disappoint. You haven't eaten it yet. I don't have to eat it to know that it's gonna taste great. You roll your eyes dramatically, but your annoyed front is hardly convincing with the goofy smile plastered on your face. And what are you doing behind the counter? This isn't your bakery, bud. It's the best place to sit. Yeah, just eat your food already. While Leah is scarfing down the pastry, you notice Abby shifting off to the side. Oops, sorry, Abby. You two haven't met yet, right? This is Leah, one of my regulars. Your favorite regular. Yeah, sure. It's nice to meet you. I'm Abby. I deliver ingredients to Rage. Cool. I'm Leah, and I eat ingredients for Rage. Just the ingredients? The three of you chat idly as Abe continues to sip his coffee. So, Abby was it? Give it to me straight. Is it easy working with Rage? Oh yes, he's quite pleasant. Of course, you have good taste, but something's bothering me. Huh? I don't see you with the pastry. You loitering or something? No. I was just, you heard Rage earlier. Either get a pastry or get out. I'm sorry, I didn't think. It's okay, Abby. You don't need to buy anything. Just grab a pastry. Abby breathes a sigh of relief, but it isn't long before you exhale loudly yourself. No, I understand. You don't like my baking. You turn away dramatically and sniffle. Wow, Abby. I can't believe you just made Rage cry. On purpose. With malicious intent. No, I didn't mean it like that. The both of you snicker as Abby begins fumbling around for the right words to say. I also did not order a pastry. Oop. Looks like you need to get out of here too, bud. If those are the rules. Abe makes his way towards the door and Abby glances at him, wondering if she should follow suit. Wait. Sorry, guys. We're just joking around. What? You guys? Abby's expression quickly shifts from frazzled concern to an angry pout. She turns away from you and puffs out her cheeks. The next time you order from me, I'm going to upcharge you by 50%. What's Abe doing shifting over there? What? Hey, Leah was in on it too. Don't pin this all on me. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never wronged Abby. Don't try to pull me down with you on this sinking ship, you traitor. In the midst of the banter, you hear the door open and Ron waltzes in with his head held high. Your expression flattens. Abby clears her throat and once she realizes that the mood has shifted and Leah withholds whatever witty response she was going to say. I'm here for my order. You're a bit late, Mr. Gazzetta. We're going to be closing soon. But yes, here they are, after many hours of baking. As you watch Ron pace over to the counter, he looks down at his order and shakes his head. Very sloppy. Your presentation is abysmal. What? You're lucky I'm here. These macarons are all different sizes. No consistency. What were you doing for the last few hours? Perhaps I should have given you a full day after all. He grabs one of the macarons and takes a bite out of it. Hey, you haven't paid for that yet. What do you take me for? Of course I'm going to pay for it. He contemplates the flavors of his palate before turning to you again. At least there's some redeeming quality to this misshapen mess. The taste gets a pass. You silently curse Ron's existence as you ring him up at the register. If you thought you were fuming, though, it was nothing compared to the dirty look Leah was giving Ron. Join in with Leah. Jump him. No, stop, Leah. Just as Leah stands up from her seat, you put a reassuring hand on her shoulder. Customers are always right, unfortunately. She looks up at you in defiance at first, but you shake your head. Begrudgingly, she sits back down. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you? I'm sure no one else will buy these because of their imperfections. Just add them to my order. You blink, showing him the price before completing the sale. That'll make your order much more expensive. Are you sure? Expensive? Please. I've spent more on a toothbrush. Consider it charity for the less unfortunate. Though you didn't appreciate the dig at your finances, you did appreciate the extra cash. You finished wrapping up the macarons, and you could see Leah staring at Ron, more with amusement now than animosity. Before Ron has a chance to walk away with his order, you see Leah smirk. Leah covers her mouth and coughs slightly. Her coughing increases in volume. As it does, you can faintly hear a word of muffled between the sounds of fake throat issues. Loser. Ron freezes in place. For a moment, you worry the situation is going to escalate, but your worries are quickly extinguished when you hear him mumble something. Not a... What's that? I'm not a loser. Abby stifles a chuckle, while Abe seems generally unconcerned with the whole affair. You're surprised at how quickly he went from being an annoyingly pompous customer to a 10-year-old child. Ron stops up to Leah, jabbing his index finger into her shoulder. I'm a highly respected connoisseur of food, and I will be treated as such. Loser say what? What? I rest my case, Your Honor. At this point, you can't even stop yourself from chuckling slightly. And Leah takes this as a sign to continue what she does best, making fun of people. You know, if you think about it, anyone can be a food connoisseur if they eat enough food. That's not how it works. I've eaten here more times than you can count, though. So I'm probably like a mega connoisseur compared to you. No, you're not. I have asphyxiation and years of training and a highly developed palate. I've developed a few palates in my days. It's not that hard. Now, what does that even mean? The two continue sending jabs at each other back and forth, though it's wildly amusing to you. Ron is clearly becoming more and more frustrated. I don't need to deal with this. Ron storms out of the bakery, muttering about his multitudes of qualifications. You, Abby, and Leah all glance at each other before immediately bursting into laughter. After the commotion settles down, you begin chatting idly with Leah, Abby, and rarely Abe until the closing time eventually rolls around. What was Abe just doing there the whole time? As Abby and Abe pay for their food, you notice Leah outside staring into the bakery sign. You clean up and make your way over to her. Something wrong? I feel like something's a little off. You think so? You glance in the direction of the bakery and take a moment to think. Yeah, maybe it's... the mirror? Heart-throbbing endless love? What could it be? The sky, huh? Man, there sure is a lot of light pollution. The logo of my bakery. Huh, I feel like something's weird about it. Should I show this to Leah? Yeah, why not? Is the bakery logo crooked? Yeah, it's pretty bad. You both stare up at the sign, tilting your heads in unison before looking at each other and nodding. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. I think I have a ladder in the storage room. Here, let me go and get it. I'll be right back. Thanks, Leah. As Leah sprints back into the bakery, you take a moment to appreciate the cool breeze. The night air is pleasantly chill, and though it's been a slightly hectic day, you wouldn't mind having more days like this. As you wait for Leah to return, you hear footsteps. They sound like they're heading towards you. Fast. With increasing dread, you remember your employees' comment about the safety of the town. No, it couldn't be. You try to shake off your paranoia, but in case you run back into the bakery, making sure to lock the door behind you. But what about Leah? She's all by herself. You glance out the window, sighing with relief when you don't see anything. Until the door handle begins to shake. Pune, heart-throbbing, endless love bakery demo. No! You're really gonna leave me at this cliffhanger? There's no way. Shout out to everyone that worked on this demo, this game. I can't wait for the full game to come out because I felt like I was like immersed into this game. It was pretty fun. You guys let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me play the full game when it comes out, because I will play it. I'll play it. I found this really fun to play, so yeah. I wonder who could it have been? outside? Was it Ron coming back for revenge? Was it Leah playing a prank on me? Because she did leave me a second ago. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys when the full game comes out. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.